So I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, I thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It's a nice catch there by the veteran Carter Landry. Charles, I'll tell you what, this combination is starting to really look good for this offense.
I would agree with you, Brandon. They put a lot of work in together, and while they're two guys on the opposite end of the spectrum because one guy's just beginning his career, the other's trying to hang on, but somehow they formed a real good partnership so far, and that's a nice connection there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yet, indeed, the flag is out. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Landry.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 47, and he's going to take this one back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles force the turnover.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Here's the tight end. This is Landry.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Corey Davis. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get some...
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they're going to speed things up here. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And this is turning into something of a comeback season for Carter Landry, Charles. He's been, I think, a much bigger part of this offense than a lot of people expected.
He has said that being around this club has re-energized him, and he's really accepted his role as being the elder statesman of the team, the mentor to some of these guys. They call him Gramps, and it's a term of affection when they say it to him.
Back to throw again. Going deep here for Landry. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 20s.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll look to throw again. Again, he's got that man Landry. A gain of 6 there on first.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Caught here by Bell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now back to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 3rd. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, he gets loose right side.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
They'll roll him out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Gonzalez's kick is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Eluding the pressure right.
He'll check it down to Bell.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alex Singleton.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Being chased out left. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They're going to look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A screen to Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down now, it's Bell, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Flushed out right. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry by Bell, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Here's second and 9. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They go play action here on first down.
He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis with his second touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touch. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here's second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He's got his veteran tight end Landry.
And he's brought down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go again with Bell. Powers through him.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And this time he is in. Le'Veon Bell. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Again, it's Bell. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with
All right, enough setup. Let's play.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. A give to Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, here's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. The give is to Bell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3. This is Bell. And a short gain down to about the 33. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
On second down, it's Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. And it's no good. Gonzalez pulled it, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now a throw here, hauled in. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Back to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Landry. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Bell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gonzalez's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Crowder's got it over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Flushed out right. Out right here to Herndon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here. This is Bell on the dump-off. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints 42-yard line. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Finding Herndon here on the completion. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and
touchdown Jets. Carter Landry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll set up a throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Got to give credit to both defenses because they've been able to keep the points down. And despite that incompletion, I like the way he's playing. He's putting up decent numbers. What he has to do, find a way to make that sound read and hit that 1 home run before this one's over.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Again, he finds more. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one.
So, Nia, you had the chance to...
Yo, I know you ain't been lighting it up like we hope you would, but you see that you still need...
Coming up, the Jets and Dolphins meet for the second time. It was New York getting the win in Week 11.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll check it down to Bell, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his 14th touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Benardrick McKinney, the former Texan, there to make the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. The 3rd down coming up.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner? Because while he was never really a burner, he did have the ability to outrun linebackers. And here, as you described, he looked like the 2014 Carter Landry. And he rumbled for a big gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.